Hello students, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we look at the Math No Calculator section of the June 2021 EST 1 paper, that is the Egyptian Scholastic Test. So let's begin. Questions 1 and 2 refer to the following information. For a point source, sound waves propagate in concentric spheres. Therefore, the intensity of the sound at a point A, distant d from the source, is given by I is equal to P divided by 4 pi d squared, where I is the sound intensity, P is the power of the point source, D is the distance between the source and the point A where the intensity is to be found. Isolate D. So we have I is equal to P divided by 4 pi d squared. So 4 pi d squared would be P divided by I. So d squared would be P divided by 4 pi I. So d will be the square root of P divided by 4 pi I. Now, if I take 4 outside the square root, then I can say d is 1 by 2 square root of P divided by pi I. So 1 by 2 square root of P divided by pi I, option B. Question 2, if the power of the source doubles, P dash is 2P, and the distance between the source and point A also doubles, D dash is 2D, the sound intensity becomes I dash. What is the relationship between I and I dash? So I is P divided by 4 pi D squared, and I dash is P dash divided by 4 pi D dash squared. And P dash is 2P, so 2P divided by 4 pi, and D dash is 2D the whole squared. So that is 2P divided by 4 pi times 4D squared. So 2 cancels into 4 with 2. So that becomes 1 by 2 into P divided by 4 pi D squared. Right? Now we know that P divided by 4 pi d squared is I. So I dash becomes I divided by 2. So that's option C. The weekly salary S of Samantha is given by S is 7 times H into D plus 75, where H is the number of hours she works every day and D is the number of working days each week. If Samantha is to be promoted with a salary increase, which of the following terms must change? So the salary is S 7HD plus 75. So this is a constant value. This is the number of hours that she works per day, which will also be constant. That won't change. And this is the number of days per week, which will also not change. So if she's going to get a salary increase, then this factor should change, right? Because if, let's say, instead of 7, this becomes 10, then her salary will see an increment. So the term 7 needs to change for a salary increment. Question 4, in the xy plane, the equation of the line D passing through A minus 1 comma 4 and perpendicular to the line 3x minus 2y is 5 is what? Okay, so if this is my line 3x minus 2y is 5, then the slope is given by minus 3 by negative 2, which is 3 by 2, right? Because when the line is written as ax plus by is c, the slope is minus a by b. So minus 3 by minus 2, so 3 by 2. So my line D has to be perpendicular to this line. So the slope of D will be negative 2 by 3. Because perpendicular line slopes are negative reciprocals of one another. So the slope of D is negative 2 by 3. And D passes through this point. So the equation of D would be y minus y1, which is 4, is m times x minus x1, which is -1. So x plus 1. So that becomes minus 2 by 3x minus 2 by 3. So y is minus 2 by 3x minus 2 by 3 plus 4. So that's minus 2 by 3x, 4 into 3, 12 minus 2, 10. So plus 10 by 3. So y is minus 2 by 3x plus 10 by 3, option D. Question 5, a researcher selected a random sample of 25 different brands of bottled water and measured the corresponding pH. He found out that the mean pH of the sample was 7.3 with an associated margin of error of 0.25. Okay, so the mean pH was 7.3 with a margin of error of 0.25. So this could be from 7.05 to 7.55. Okay, which of the following is the best interpretation of the researcher's findings? Most water bottles in the market have a pH between 7.05 and 7.55. No, this is the mean pH, right? So the values can be outside this range. All water bottles in the market have a pH. No, again, the values can be outside this range. Any pH between 7.05 and 7.55 is a plausible value for the mean pH of the water bottles in the sample. Yeah, so this is a good option. Any pH between 7.05 and 7.55 is a plausible value for the mean pH of the water bottles in the market. Right, so this is the best answer because if I've conducted a sample, then I would not restrict my results only to the sample, right? I will obviously apply them to the market. Otherwise, what was the point of conducting the survey? So D is the best answer. Okay, so let's go to the next one. If hx is this and kx is this, what is the value of hk of -2? Okay, so first we will find k of -2. So -2 times -2 minus 5, 4 minus 5, so that's -1. And then we'll find h of -1. So that will be minus of -1 squared plus 3 times -1 minus 2. So that's -1 minus 3 minus 2. So that's -6. Option A. The graph above depicts a function fx. How many solutions does the equation fx equal to 0 admit? Okay, so this is a unique solution. This is a repeated solution, a paired solution, and this is another unique solution. So one solution here, two here, and one here. So the total number of solutions is 4. Oh, I need to write the answers on a sheet because I need to grade them later. So let's do that. Okay, so question 1. My answer for question 1 was B. Question 2. My answer was C. Question 3. It was A. Question 4. It was D. Question 5 was D. Question 6 was A. Question 7 was D. Okay, and question 8. Which of the following angles has the same value as sine 32? Okay, so sine 32 degrees and sine theta is cos 90 degrees minus theta. So sine 32 will be cos 90 minus 32. So that would be cos 58 degrees. So sine 32 is cos 58, option D. Okay, so 8 is D. Next question. Knowing that lines XY and RS are parallel, what is the type of triangle? ABM. Okay, so this triangle ABM. So these two lines are parallel. This is 127. So this would be 180 minus 127. So how much is that? 7 minus 2, 5. So this is 53. And this is 53. So this is also 53, vertically opposite angles. And these two are parallel. So this angle is 53 and B is also 53. What is M? M will be 180 minus 2 into 53. So 180 minus 2 into 3, 6, 2 into 5, 10. So 4 and 74. So M is 74. So this will be an isosceles triangle because two angles are equal. So option B. Okay, so that's 9th is B. Let's go to the number 10. A rental car company charges its clients by the number of days the car is rented. If the bill B of a client is given by the equation, B is 5D plus 20, what is the best interpretation of the term 5? So the bill is 5D plus 20, where this is a constant amount. And 5D is related to the amount related to the days, right? So for D days, the contribution is 5D, which means for 1 day, the contribution is 5. So the rental cost of the car per day will be 5 because 5 multiplied by D will give you the total rental cost of the car. So the rental cost of the car per day, option A. The fixed cost of renting a car, no matter how many days, that fixed cost is 20 because that's a constant, that doesn't change, right? So A, yeah. Number 10 is A. 11. The table below summarizes the grades out of 10 obtained by 4 players in a competition over a total of 5 rounds. The winner is the player with the highest average who won the competition. Okay, so what is Diego's total? 7 and 5, 12 and 8, 29. 29 plus 4, 33. 10 and 3, 13 and 9, 22. And 13 is 35. 8 and 7, 15 and 6, 21. 21 and 15 is 36. 10, 20, 31 and 9, 40, right? So the average would be the highest for the one with the highest total. So that's 40, Tony, option B. So question 11 is B. Okay. 12. Which player was the most consistent in terms of his grades? So consistency can be found out from standard deviation because let's say that this is the mean for a player, the mean value. And if the standard deviation is less, then he has kind of gotten grades near the mean. So he's consistent. But if the standard deviation is high, then his grades are more spread out. So he's less consistent, right? So most consistent would be the one with the least standard deviation. So that's Skylar, option D. Okay, so 13, what is the resulting coefficient of X when minus 2x plus 3 is multiplied by minus 3x minus 2. So minus 2x plus 3 is multiplied by minus 3x minus 2. So that is 6x squared plus 4x minus 9x minus 6. So 6x squared minus 5x minus 6. So the coefficient of x is -5, option B. Okay, next one. Which of the following is equivalent to the above expression? So minus 6x squared plus 5x plus 2 is to be divided by 2x plus 1. So this is minus 3x. So I get minus 6x squared and minus 3x. So plus and plus. So this cancels. 8x plus 2. So then I do plus 4. So this becomes 8x plus 4 minus minus. So this cancels, minus 2. So then I get minus 3x plus 4 minus 2 divided by 2x plus 1. So minus 3x plus 4 minus 2 divided by 2x plus 1, option A. Okay, so this is A. If m and k are positive numbers, which of the following expressions is equivalent to 16k to the power 12 m to the power 4 whole to the power 4? So 16 to the power 1 by 4 into k to the power 12 to the power 1 by 4, m to the power 4 to the power 1 by 4. 16 to the power 1 by 4 is the fourth root of 16. K to the power 12 into 1 by 4 is k to the power 12 by 4. So that's k cube, and m to the power 1. And fourth root of 16 is 2. So 2k cube m. 2k cube m, option D. Okay, so 15 is D. If the expression minus 2i minus I cube divided by 1 plus 3i is written in the form a plus bi, where a and b are real numbers and I is the square root of -1, what is the value of b minus a? Okay, so minus 2i minus I cube divided by 1 plus 3i. Now I cube is I square into I, and I square is -1. So I cube is -I. So minus 2i minus of -I divided by 1 plus 3i. So minus 2i plus I. So that's minus I divided by 1 plus 3i. So minus I divided by 1 plus 3i. If I have to write it as a plus bi, I will have to multiply the numerator and denominator with the complement of this, which is 1 minus 3i and 1 minus 3i. So minus I plus 3i squared divided by 1 squared minus 3i squared. So minus I minus 3 divided by 1 minus 9i squared. So 1 plus 9. So that becomes minus I minus 3 divided by 10, right? So let's write it as a plus bi minus 3 by 10 minus 1 by 10i. So a plus bi, so a is -3 by 10 and b is -1 by 10. So b minus a will be minus 1 by 10 plus 3 by 10. So that's 2 by 10. So that's 0.2. So this is 0.2, question 16. Okay, so 0.2, 17. If 1 by 2y minus 3 by 5x is negative 6, what is the value of 6x minus 5y? Okay, so 1 by 2y minus 3 by 5x is negative 6. So y by 2 minus 3x by 5 is negative 6. So 10, 2 into 5. So 5y minus 6x is negative 6. So 5y minus 6x is negative 60. So 6x minus 5y will be plus 60. So it's plus 60. Okay, question 18. If modulus of minus 2b minus 3 is less than equal to 7, how many possible integer values of b are there? Okay, so this can be written as negative 7 is less than equal to minus 2b minus 3 is less than equal to 7. So if I take out the absolute value, then this is the range I'll get. So if I add plus 3 throughout this, I'll get minus 7 plus 3 minus 4 less than equal to negative 2b is less than equal to 10. And now if I divide by negative 2, I will get 2 greater than, because I'm dividing with a negative number, so the inequality will change its sign. 2 greater than equal to b is greater than equal to negative 5. Or negative 5 is less than equal to b is less than equal to 2. So b can be negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Right? These are the integer values. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are a total of 8 integer values. So 18 is 8, 19. The table above shows several points from the graph of quadratic function qx. What is q of negative 9? Okay. So you can see that q of negative 3 and q of negative 1 are the same. And so if we try and draw this, how will it look? Q of negative 3 and q of negative 1 are both, let's say this is negative 15. So they are both this. And q of negative 5 and q of 1 are also the same, which is, so this was negative 15. Let's say this is negative 7. So this and this, right? So it would look something like negative, yeah, here somewhere. It would look something like this, right? So I can see that my graph will be symmetrical around x equal to negative 2, right? Because if you go 1 unit left and 1 unit right, you get the same value. If you go 3 units left and 3 units right, you again get the same value, minus 7 and minus 7. So q of negative 9, I'm going 7 units to the left. So that will be the same as q of 7 units to the right. So that will be q of 5. And q of 5 is 33. So this would be 33. Okay, so 19 is 33. And 20th. If 3 to the power 9 whole to the power 3 to the power 12 is 3 to the power 3 to the power x, what is the value of x? So 3 to the power 9 whole to the 3 to the power 12 is 3 to the power 3 to the power x. So x to the power a whole to the power b is x to the power ab. So 3 to the power 9 whole to the power 3 to the power 12 is 3 to the power 9 into 3 to the power 12. So that's 3 to the power 3 square into 3 to the power 12. So that's 3 to the power 3 to the power 14, right? So if 3 to the power 3 to the power 14 is 3 to the power 3 to the power x, then x has to be 14. Okay, so x should be 14. So those were the 20 questions. Let's grade this. No calculator. Yeah. BCA double D, BCA double D, ADD BAB, ADD BAB, 12th DBAD, DBAD, 0.268, 0.268, 33 and 14. Okay, so we got all correct. Hope this exercise was useful. I'll be uploading solutions to the other tests of the EST1 series in subsequent videos. So be sure to subscribe so that you receive notifications when those are uploaded. I'll see you in those videos then. Take care. Bye-bye.